It's my guy, Miguel Cruz.
What's going on, mother truckers?
Where's he going? Where is he going? There's my man right here.
Actually, his parts.
This is parts?
This is his parts. This is his band clutch.
That's what's up, man. Let's do a shout out to 595, man. Let people know who you are, brother.
Jeremy, I'm the service manager over here at the 595 truck stop. Thankfully, we got a lot of good people around here, especially a guy here.
You better stop. Why can't I be as handsome as you, bro? That's what I'm wondering, bro.
Oh man, because I can't have your money, therefore you can't have the looks.
Oh, I love it, brother. I love it.
Back it up more. I got you. Yeah, man, you can climb up in there and take a look if you want.
Man, I gotta hear it. So, no, introduce yourself real quick, sir.
I'm Dave.
Dave, man. You
I
know.
work for Cindy Ray Transportation.
Company plug. That's what's up, you know. It's one of those things where, you know, I interviewed Hard Hustle. I talked to a couple guys. There's one guy that works for you guys that has a really nice green Peterbilt too. You know?
I think I've seen him once or twice. I don't know that many people to work here, so.
He's got a really good black Peterbilt too. He's got a really nice black Peterbilt.
So here's my question is, does everyone that works for this company have a badass truck?
No.
No? I heard you, brother. How many years have you been doing this?
October 24th will be 36 years I've been out here.
36 years. Damn, you know.
Hey, what year is your truck? What year is
let's
this?
talk about this.
Beauty. What year is this?
This is actually the boss's truck, and I get to use it because mine's in the shop.
Oh,
But
really?
not many people get to drive the boss's truck.
Hey, that's right. I love that.
36
They call me the pet peeve, I guess. I don't care what they call me.
I'm seeing it.
You see, but you know, look at the truck. I mean, it is what it is.
I love it. So tell us,
Tell us what year. It's a 1995, right?
1995, yes. It's a 1995 379 Peterbilt. It's got a Caterpillar engine in it.
What size sleeper you got on there?
120-inch bunk.
120-inch bunk. That's beautiful.
No toilet, but just about every no toilet, no shower, but everything else: kitchen sink, refrigerator, big bed, microwave.
Well, I love it. Can we hop inside with you? Because, you know, you guys show us around, man. I know this is the boss's truck, but come on, Dave.
I don't feel right showing you the boss's truck. You should wait till I get mine and come down here.
Yours is nicer, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah, mine's nicer.
I love it.
Boss gonna love to hear that.
Yeah. No, but we'll rep the company. Look.
She is good looking, man.
Where's this company out of? Cindy Ray.
Amory, Wisconsin.
That's what's up. No, beautiful. So thank you, boss, for showing your truck.
The doors, the double doors. I love that they did. Because that's rare. You don't see that.
I can open them all.
The double doors are awesome.
Ain't this something?
Look at that.
That's a peekaboo right there.
Yeah, you get a little shot.
Can we turn on the lights?
That is beautiful. Now that's some road living.
Let me hop in this way.
This is some road living right here.
Yeah, it's got a sink, cabinets.
Man, look at this truck. I can't wait to see your truck.
He's seen it. Come on in, man. You come right in here.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
You need me to take off my shoes?
Yeah, if you're coming back here.
Yeah, let me take off my shoes.
Make sure you get a shot of the dash.
No, I will. I just want to be respectful.
I can open the windows so you can get a little daylight in here.
Yeah, I appreciate you. You know,
She is beautiful.
this truck is beautiful.
Yeah, it's got the air conditioning on the roof, runs with the generator in the back. Apartment-sized refrigerator, a lot of cabinet space.
I love it.
Look at the condition it's in too. I know guys with 2020s that the inside of their truck does not look like this.
Yeah. Since we're in here hanging out, though, 36 years experience.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of drivers that watch the show. Right. 36 years. I mean, in that time, you know, what are some of the things that maybe you wish you would have known? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of guys and girls watching this.
I don't know about things I would have known. Things I would have done different. I'd have kept my first truck. I would have never got rid of it.
What was your first truck, brother?
It was 1981 A model Kenworth.
And you got rid of that?
I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, the trucking movie, Moving On.
Yes.
Okay, it was just like that, but mine was maroon and cream instead of green and cream. Same exact identical truck.
Huh. What was the reason? Paying for a mortgage? What was going on, brother?
I just sold it, went something else. Grass was always greener, I thought, on the other side, you know. But hindsight, I should have kept that old truck. Just stretch it out and put more money into it. All the money I've put in what I got over the years is just, you can't replace it. And I can never get my money back out of it, you know what I'm saying?
You know, and you know, when talking about the grass is greener, you know, a lot of people, they always say, you know, the grass is green on the other side, and over here you're saying maybe just water your own grass, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, being an owner-operator, a full-fledged owner-operator, not a leased owner-operator, it's a difference. I think Hard Hustle told you about that a little bit.
Have you done it too, lease
No, never.
owner-operator?
Nope. I actually worked 2 jobs through high school. My dad helped me buy my first truck when I was 17.
Oh wow!
And I've been doing it ever since. So when I was 17, I paid $10,000 for liability insurance because of my age, so I could run over the road, because you couldn't go on the road till you were 21 back then.
Yeah.
So.
You know, with your 36 years experience, I like to ask a lot of owner operators this. It's a tough question. Where's the best place to get some food across the nation?
I'm a creature of habit. There's a little restaurant up in Hickston, Wisconsin. They got an awesome 24-ounce steak. I come here all the time because the bar across the street, everything's grilled, it's cooked, I like it there. There's a place in Clearwater, Wisconsin called the Petro 2 I go to. They got really good food up there. But I go to the same places all the time. Now all I do for the last 6 years is I've been running Minnesota, Miami, so that's my stops. You know, I stop at the same place and get fuel. And everybody knows me when I go into these places, and I kind of feel I like that, you know. I like that camaraderie of everybody knowing me, and you know, I walk in, hey Dave, how you doing? This, that, the other thing, and I enjoy that, you know.
How many trucks does your boss have in the fleet?
I think now he's probably got like 40.
40.
Yeah.
Does he do a lot of 120 sleepers or?
No. This is his personal truck, so.
And boss, I have my shoes off, okay? I'm just letting you know, I'm respecting the game. We're respecting the game over here.
No doubt.
You know, talking about this, I interview a lot of people, and a lot of people always tell me the game's changed.
It has.
What's your thought process on that?
It has. It's still a way of life for me. It hasn't become a job all these years, but sometimes it gets hard with the e-logs and the regulations and the rules. And you know, I'm still older truck. I don't have to be on e-logs, which is kind of nice for me. I wouldn't want a newer truck where I had to be on e-logs.
No, I hear you.
I'm one of them guys that, you know, I feel 2-3 hours sleep for me is enough, but if it ain't, I get more. You know,
no, I got you.
But that's just what I'm used to. I've been doing it all these years, so it's hard to change.
You know,
I think for me personally, if it ever got to the point where I'd have to do e-logs and take 10 hours a day or 10 hours every so many, an 11 or whatever, I wouldn't even bother.
You done, huh?
Yeah, I just take the damn thing home, plant flowers in it, or sell it or something. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
We'll go to work for somebody else.
So there's no 2010 12s in your future.
I've never had nothing that had DEF in it yet.
Yeah.
So, and my truck's an 07, but it's got a 98 engine, and that's the newest truck I've ever had.
Sure.
I like the older trucks. I like the old iron. You know, you can't beat them. So,
best advice you could give someone, Dave?
For
just in general about trucking. Or about life, you know, because a lot of times I'm over here interviewing truck drivers, but it's more about life because we're all here really just trying to provide. Right. So any advice?
I don't even know what the best advice to say. I can think of a lot of things to say, but I guess...
Tell me, I got time. I got time, brother.
If you're going to be an owner-operator, you got to spend money to make money. You know?
What you mean when you say that? What do you mean?
If I have a shock go bad on the truck, I don't just replace that shock. I replace all the shocks. You know, my tires I never get down below 40%. I trade them in because I get a trade-in value on them and I get new ones.
Okay.
So I don't never run recaps. I always run new stuff. It's the same way with anything in the engine. You know, every 10,000 miles I still change my oil. You know, if it goes to 12,000 miles, I start worrying. You know what I mean? But it's just, you got to keep up your maintenance and spend money to make money. You can make money out here, but you know.
Is there still money out here?
Yeah, there's still money out here.
You know, well, talking about maintenance and things, do you mind asking what was your biggest breakdown? You know, mine was like $24,000. How about you?
I had a T600 Kenworth. That probably cost me close to $30,000 because I rebuilt the top of the engine, and not even 2 months later, the turbo overspooled the turbo and wiped out the whole engine, so I had to rebuild the whole thing.
How much that cost?
It was probably about $34,000 in less than 4 months.
Wow! And there was no warranty when that happens.
It was on my own because I had the horsepower. You don't get warranties when you put horsepower with your engines. But I've never been one of them guys that go well with the click, you know.
No, I hear you.
I like to go fast. I like to go hard up hills. I mean, it's just what I'm used to. I was never. I never. Like some of my buddies are about 6, 7, 8 miles to the gallon. I don't care if I get 5 miles to the gallon. When you're all sitting there in the right lane with your four-ways on there, I'm flying by you. So it's like, I just the way I've always been. So, and even doing all the maintenance and having the horsepower and playing out here, I still make money.
I love it. I love it.
It's like I said, it's always been a way of life for me. It's never changed. It's never been a job. I hope it never becomes a job.
So this doesn't feel like you're sacrificing. Doesn't feel like a job at all to you.
Nothing at all.
You know,
I used to live in Pennsylvania, so when I run Minnesota, Miami, I would go home once every 6 months and spend a month at home. So I bought a place in Valdosta, Georgia. Now I'm home 2-3 days every week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I get a day and a half or two on the way down. I get a half a day to a day on the way back up. So I get my home time. Still out here doing what I gotta do, and I enjoy my life.
No, I love it.
Never been married. I married 3 trucks in my lifetime. As far as I got kids, but I never got married. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
And it was a little hard on them. Not so much my 2 oldest ones, but my youngest one went through a thing where she was like missing her daddy all the time and all that. But now she got a little older and she's going to go to college. She moved down here with me, so she's making up for lost time now.
No, I love it.
So,
Nice.
I love it. Yeah, no, you know, talking about relationships, you know, with family, because, you know, I really want people to know, Dave, like, when you come out here, I know we say it's a lifestyle, but if you do have kids and they're young, any recommendations for them at all, you know, for the drivers out there?
Just keep in touch with your kids and spend as much time with them as you can. Still be out here making your money. I mean, the new technology they have nowadays, you can talk to them on the phone, FaceTime and all that, so you actually get to see them, you know what I'm saying? It's different. When I started driving years ago, they didn't have cell phones, they didn't have pagers. You went and bought phone cards and stopped and found a payphone if you wanted to make phone calls, you know what I mean? But that's all. It's all changed. I mean, some of the technology is nice, but, you know, it's a pain in the ass in the same aspect because, you know, I drive down the road fast sometimes just because it's what I like to do. And everybody's got cell phones. If you go faster than their car does, right away. Then they're calling the company.
I love it. I love it. I love it,
Driver's going 80 miles an hour. Well,
You know,
sorry about that. I try and do it only at night when there's not a lot of traffic out. You know?
Yeah, don't worry, people. He's joking. No one watches his videos. No one's gonna see this. You know, we're good to go on
I'm
that.
being honest, sorry.
Hey, you know, it's very rare that, you know, Miguel and I get to talk to anyone that has a lot of years that really still enjoy it. A lot of people are burnt out. So it looks like you have a really good balance, you know, life balance.
I had a few years in there where I actually thought I wanted to get away from it and take a local job, and
What were the signs of that? I mean, just wondering.
just tired of being out on the road, you know, tired of the traffic all the time and the stress of pushing these things up and down the highway. I mean, this job is more mental stress than it is anything else. Because you're not only watching what you're doing in front of you, you got to watch the idiots alongside you. You got to watch all around you. You know what I mean? It's coming from all over the place anymore. And it ain't just, this is the problem, the biggest problem nowadays. It's not just the cars anymore. Most of the cars respect the trucks. It's the other truck drivers now.
Ooh, talk about that.
I call them the cruise control queens.
Is that the same as the steering wheel holders?
Well, no, maybe not. But the cruise control queens are the guys that, you know, company drivers. They can run 65 or 68 or 70, whatever they can run. But if they're coming up on somebody and I'm out here doing 73 or 74 and I got the cruise control set, they'll pull right out in front of me. No turn signal, no nothing. They don't even care because their companies give them fuel mileage bonuses. They want to save on that, you know, without shutting the cruise control off and on. They don't care who they run off the road. I mean, I don't know. some of that, there's a lot of things that aggravate me. Like I used to run tinted windows in my trucks all the time, just because I'm down here in Miami. I got a black truck. It's 20 degrees hotter in that truck with that black paint.
Yeah.
So with the tinted windows, it helps keep it cooler. But you know, you get tinted windows, and you got somebody wants to give you a ticket all the time for it. But yet these guys can drive down the road with baby shields in their windows, and that you can't see out them. And I've watched these guys cut cars off the highway. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta take it.
I'll pause it. I just I know you have to take a personal call with brokers. A lot of truck drivers, they always say, you know, brokers are the root of all evil, this and that. I mean, what's your thought about that? You know,
the best way I can explain the brokers that I deal with, they're great people. I deal with 3 of them, and I don't deal with 2 of them on a personal level, and one I deal with, like, my boss was out here for, I don't know, a long time. A few years longer than I've been out. But he was a one-truck operation for a long time, and he got these brokers. And he's had these same brokers. Now he's got the company bigger, he's still got the same brokers. And, you know, when there's nothing down here in Florida, we're still coming out of here with freight. So... And I can always get loads of it, like this one here. If she don't fill my trailer up, you know, load capacity wise.
Right.
There's other brokers that have pallets. I'll do some other picks for some other brokers just to get the trailer up to 80,000 pounds. You know, so you can get good paying load going back up. So, and they all work with, they all know about each other, and they don't bitch half the time. As long as their freight gets delivered on time,
they don't mind.
Nope.
So you use it more like a tool. So do you recommend other people looking at brokers instead of the enemy, but more of a tool in your toolbox?
I don't recommend the brokers you find on the load board. I'm talking, this is like, these brokers know my boss on a personal level, and they know all of us on a personal level, so that's why it works out good for us.
No, I hear
and
you.
We're 1 year round, like I said, even in the slow season, we're not making a killing, but we're still making money.
And this is not a promotional video, but, you know, God dang it, it's starting to sound like it. Shit.
Sorry, man.
You don't know.
Have you ever thought about retiring?
No.
Never.
What would I do? Here's the problem with retiring. I'm going to be 54 in October.
You're young.
I'm not nowhere near retirement age.
Yeah.
But I've been out here since I've been 17 legally doing this stuff,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? So it's, I never thought about retiring. I mean, if it got to the point it became a job, yeah, maybe I'd sell the truck and go buy a boat and just try and go fishing and find something local to do just to kill time. I never really thought about it. My daughters would love me to retire.
Yeah.
But
when you retire, you die. I mean, that's how I truly feel, you know.
I tell them it's like this. I was like, I'm pretty much a walking ATM machine. When they call me and say, Dad, I need this. Dad, I need
I like that. What was your phone number again, Dave? I'm just joking.
So I told my youngest daughter, I said, you want this, you want that, you want the $4,000 gaming computer, you want all that stuff. I can buy it for you. I said, but if I ain't out here doing that stuff, you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
So you live for your family?
Yeah, I live to have fun out here and for my family, yes.
No,
I always have fun out here. It's never, like I said, I've never treated it as a job.
So your truck probably has a pole, like right here. There would probably be like a dance pole.
That's across the street. I go over there a lot.
We're just joking, people. We are not the 595, and there's no gentleman's club anywhere.
Actually, my truck has a little flat bunk. It's only 60 inch.
Yeah.
There's no poles, no TVs, no nothing. When I go back there, I go back there to sleep, and that's it. But probably a handful of times in my lifetime I've gotten in my bunk without a shower. Normally I don't come back here unless I got a shower. Never have my shoes on.
Gotcha.
This is like my home.
No,
real trucker.
Right.
Real trucker.
No, this man's a real trucker right here. And no, I appreciate you bullshitting with me and Miguel. I was just thinking. I always think about this, and sometimes I forget to ask people. Right. Our life on this earth is so short. Would you do anything different, brother, if you could do it again?
No. I don't know. I had a couple really good jobs when I was a teenager. I thought about keeping them, but that's a long time ago, and money situations changed from back then to now. $65,000 back when I was 17 was a pretty good job. Now it's very mediocre, if you could even say that.
No, I hear you, brother.
Price of life keeps going up.
People always talk about they want that Peterbilt, right? People always say that. I want the Peterbilt. I want the W9, right? Yeah. Is that really a truck that's good for making money with, or is that just something more of a love?
You can make money with anything out here. I can take an old piece of shit Freightliner and make money with it. You know what I'm saying?
To all the Freightliners, he loves you. He was just saying that.
I could buy an old cab over for $7,000 or $8,000. fix it up and get on the road and make money with it.
Sure,
It's what you want out of life. Okay, I like that hood. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
I sat in a cab over once. I'm not saying I'd ever buy one. Just because I sat in one, it was that false sense of security. The no hood out there, you know what I mean? I like that hood.
Yeah, sure, I hear
No,
you.
this is great, brother. I mean, at the end of it, anything you want to leave people with at all, you know. Only my mama watches this, so, you know, for my mama.
for your mama. Keep your feet off the dash and pay attention to what's going on out there. There'll probably be a lot less accidents, and we'd probably be a lot better off.
Oh, I heard that.
Maybe some insurance rates go down, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to see that too somewhere. I'd like to see everything go down. But,
I heard that. Shout outs to anyone at home?
What's that?
Shout outs to anyone at home? Any daughters you want to say a shout out to? You don't have to.
Well, I got 3 daughters, Caitlin, Kendra, and Cheyenne. I say hi to all of them.
Excellent,
I love it.
Excellent.
Gotta say hi to Hard Hustle. He's my buddy.
Okay, I didn't want to bring that up. But he might have been a little upset. He called me the other day, and I didn't get a chance to call him back yet.
Yeah.
You know, he's a really great guy.
I know. I just talked to him a little while ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's good people. Good people.
I wonder if he called me to tell me to interview you. Maybe that's what it was about. And I didn't.
No. But I know when my truck breaks down, there's probably only 3 people with this company that I'll let pull my trailer, and he's number 1 on the list.
Wow.
So
Wow.
just because I can trust him, he's like me. He takes care of his equipment. I mean, you guys seen his truck. I
Yeah.
mean, so you know.
That's a vote of confidence right there. He
Yep.
takes care of his truck.
Yep. Take pride in your ride. Take care of your equipment. Don't be afraid to spend money to make money. That's how you have to do it out here. You know, you can't get stupid rich just because you get a couple big paychecks and then all of a sudden you let your truck go to crap and then you're a problem just like everybody else that's out here. You know what I mean?
No, I love it. I love it. It's been an honor for Miguel and I just to be in your presence, brother.
No, I appreciate it.
Always
I mean
a pleasure, man.
I'm down here every week. I've seen you guys before. If you want to chat about stuff, I'm always here.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good. Hey, would you say, if you had to put a number on a percentage, how many truckers today would you say still use CB? Because I have a lot of customers, I sell truck, they don't even want the CB in the truck.
Not knowing a lot of drivers out here, if I took a wild guess at it, I'd say 50%.
50-50 still?
Yeah, I still think it's 50-50. There's still some old school drivers out here that do it, and I see some of these new trucks coming out, you know, the Freightliners with them big CB antennas. So they're trying, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Which, that's cool.
So let's put you on the spot.
I swear by the CB, dude. You got to have a CB in your truck. Saved me many a times of sitting hours in an accident.
Traffic, cops,
Yep.
everything. DOT, way state, everything.
Yeah, everything,
The CB does help.
Yep, it does. And you know, if somebody's broke down on the side of the road and they have a CB, they can say, hey, you know, I need help. Get me here quick or something,
Yeah,
you know. So
exactly.
I'm sure with the cell phones now, it's not that bad, but, you know.
Yeah, but see, cell phone, you got to have someone directly you're going to call.
Right.
CB,
Anybody.
you know what I mean? You're putting out the message. You know
I
what mean?
still always ask when I pass the truck sitting on the shoulder with the 4-ways on. Are you okay? You need any help? You know. So.
Sure.
How many times do you actually hear chirping back though? Because a lot of people say it's a ghost town these days.
Yeah, no, not many. Not many anymore like it used to be. But, I mean, years ago we used to stop and pick up hitchhikers, take them to the truck stop, give them a shower, and take them a ride wherever they wanted to go. It was a different world back then, you know. It's not like it is now.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.